So the case decision, it was decided on June 2nd of 2014, and the Supreme Court decided unanimously, 9 judges to 0, that Bond had the authority to argue that the federal statute enforcing the Chemical Weapons Convention in this instance intrudes on areas of power reserved to the states.
Okay, constitutional rights. So the court said that federal law doesn't typically intrude on local matters, and the CWCI Act wasn't an exception. Congress must respect the traditional division of responsibility between the government and the states. Justice Antonin Scalia wrote that the CWCI Act clearly covered Bond because of the way it was worded. Didn't specifically say anything about the way that she poisoned her husband's mistress. Yeah. However, the statute was unconstitutional because it infringed on states' rights. Constitutional rights continued. This might be confusing, but while Congress has the power to create laws that enforce treaties, the power doesn't exactly extend to the enforcement of laws that would infringe on states' rights. So basically, the CWCI Act was meant to be limited to international affairs and not interfere with the constitutional structure of federal and state power.
Okay, so the impact on society. So in the past, the federal courts would only be concerned with acts of war, terrorism, or assassination based on the reading from Section 229 under the Chemical Weapons Convention. But after this decision, the federal courts made it easier to punish individuals at state levels for chemical-related attacks after previously being reluctant to do so. It also expanded the federal government's power within the states by making the argument that Bond was only protected under individual rights, not state rights. The decision also expanded upon Congress's power to enact laws based on obligations of treaties. It also deterred private individuals from challenging federal statutes on grounds that it violates states' rights. So pretty much it made individual rights weak.
Does that mean the bathroom?